This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
This is a special share for TorahAnytime.com and now new for Facebook, dedicated by the Stern family, Lila Nishmas David Levi ben Yeshaya Zev, Aaron Tzvi ben Yeshaya Zev, and Shalom Gershon ben Chaim. Their neshama should have an aliyah. They should be Melitza Yoshev for their families, for all of us and all of Klal Yisrael. As we start Chumash Shmos, the Mesilas Yesharim says that one of the ways to learn Chumash Shmos is by way of allegory, and that is that Paro is a symbol of the Yetzer Hara. And if we watch the way Paro behaves, we'll get a lot of insights into the tachbulos, into the tricks and the machinations of the Yetzer Hara. And of course, we want to know what the Yetzer Hara does in order to be able to dodge and avoid his tricks, because as the Orach Chaim HaKadosh says, the Yetzer Hara is the Oyev Amiti, is the true enemy of every person, and he wants to hurt us. Like Rabbi Yehuda Nasi says, it's impossible that the Yetzer Hara is with the baby before it's born, because if a person would have a Yetzer Hara in the womb, the Yetzer Hara would cause the baby to go out before it's completed. So you'll say, but if it goes out before it's complete, it's going to die. And the answer is yes. That's what the Yetzer Hara is. The Yetzer Hara wants us to die. That's why the Yetzer Hara gets people to smoke, even though smoke kills people. So one of the examples, we can't go now and talk about all the examples, but one of the examples of how Paro demonstrated the ways of the Yetzer Hara, when Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron came and said, let us go out 3 days into the desert to serve Hashem, right? We want to go for a convention in the desert to serve Hashem, recharge our batteries, then we'll come back. So Paro looked at him incredulously and said, what? You're still thinking about these things? I thought I stamped 117 years of slavery. I thought I stamped slavery out of these people. You're still thinking about spirituality? Tichbad o avoida alo anoshim. I'm going to make them work harder. V'al yishu b'divrei shaker, so that they shouldn't turn to such falsehood. In other words, you have too much time on your hand. If you have time in your hand, you're able to think about these things. I'm going to make you busy. Busier. I'm not going to give you a straw, so now you're going to have to not only make the bricks. It says that every Jew had to make 600 bricks a day. It's a lot of bricks, because it says, it's a flaw. The flaw says, it says perech twice. Perech is B'gematria 300. It says it twice, so we had to make 600 bricks. He says, no, I'm not going to give it a straw. And you'll be so busy, you won't have time to think. And the Mesilas Yesharim says, this is one of the greatest tricks of the Yetzer Hara. Why is it that people, they never think about not learning enough? They never think that they're davening without paying attention to the words. They don't even know what the words mean. Why don't they think of these things? Why doesn't the husband think that I'm not really that nice to my wife? I never go out of my way to help her. I never go out of my way to show her that she's special, because people are too busy. You know that Rav Shamshon Raphael Hirsch says, you know why this world is called Aretz? Why is it called Aretz? Why is earth called Aretz? Because he says the root of Aretz is Ratz. From cradle to grave, people are running. And since they're running, they don't have time to think. And that's what Hashem does. Hashem makes a person so busy with money that he doesn't have time to think that he's going to get to Olam Haba with very little learning. And he's going to get there, and Hashem is going to say, this is all you came with? I got a wooden bungalow for you for the rest of eternity. And he's going to see silver gates and golden gates and titanium gates, and he's going to say, Hashem, can I go there? He says, sorry. Maybe in 100 million years? Sorry. Only in this world Hayom la'asaysan. Only here can we do. U'machar lekabel schara. Now we know that. We know that this world is to learn Torah. Ki lekach noitzarta. That's why we were created. So why don't we chaperayim? Hashem gets us busy. Sometimes we're busy with good things. Here's a woman. She knows that her job is to be an Ezer Kenegdai. That's why she was created. Right? I'm going to make him a helper. I'm going to make him a support. But she was busy with the Chinese auction. She was busy with this. She was busy with that. Too busy. Busy. Here's a person, we tell him, you went to shul the whole week. You never thought once about Hashem. You put on tefillin, you never thought about Zechel Yitzias Mitzrayim, or about the Mantia Teres Hashem B'ficha, or what's in the tefillin. You put it on like a blood pressure cuff. Well, I was busy, I had to get to work. Busy. That's the Yetzer Hara. And people are busy throughout their life, and even when they retire, they can't slow down. I went to a shul in Florida once, and the whole Shachris Sunday morning was finished in 25 minutes. The average age in the shul is 85 years old. I asked him, where are you running? Is tea time so early at the golf course? He said, well, it's a habit of a lifetime. Somebody told me to top this. He was in Otisville. Otisville is a prison camp up in the mountains. And they have a shul there where they could go daven and they have to go back to work in the prison. And already somebody was wrapping up his tefillin by Ashrei Ovelitzion. What are you wrapping up while you're rushing? You're going back to prison. This is the oasis of the whole day. They can't help it. They're used to rushing. You have to know that busy is one of the tricks of the Yetzer Hara. Now, forewarned is forearmed. So when it comes to the important things of life, slow down. Put on the brakes. Put on the brakes. Because don't miss out on the important things in life. Learning Torah, davening to Hashem. We know that the great Rav Chaim Vital, the star Talmud of the Arizal, says, if you want to know what a person is, what his character is, see how he treats his wife, see how she treats her husband. So the Yetzer Hara knows that that's what's important in life. So when it comes to our spending time with a spouse, doing something with a spouse, I'm too busy. When it comes to doing kibbud of aim, because Rabbi Eliezer says the hardest mitzvah in the Torah, I'm too busy. When it comes time for the children, Es amoleinu elu abanim, I'm too busy. And therefore we should know, it says about children, the best presents you can give your children is more of your presence. That's the best presents you can give to your children. So let's put on the brakes when it comes to the major pursuits of life. And in that merit, Hashem should reward us to be mamale kol mishaliseinu l'teva.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.